Guys, it is finally happening. I didn't have big expectations what I want to do during my stay. Two things. One was the Formula One, and the second one, I wanted to go to the desert, if possible, camp there. It seems like that the second one is going to happen now. It is Thursday, which is basically a Friday in Europe and every other country where they start the week at Monday. So I need to pack my stuff, prepare. I will take a shower because in the desert I don't think that I will have this luxury. We are heading out, myself plus 12 guys, mostly who I haven't met. We are going to a remote location in the middle of the desert where there's no cellular connection. I think this is a recipe for fun and nothing can go wrong, right? Bad thing is that I don't have a snowboard with me because that was on my bucket list, to just snowboard down the dunes. I can live without that for now. Let's pack up. I don't exactly know what I will need. I will take my laptop, a hat, very important. And they say it will be really cold during the night. I take it with a pinch of salt. I won't be the, well, I'm coming from Eastern Europe so I could take all the cold weather. This way, I will bring my coat as well. You can never know. Apart from that, some t-shirts, charger. Here are my shorts. Basically, that's it. All I know is that it's gonna be 5 cars heading into the desert, camping there, coming back. Should be fun.
A few moments later. 1 hour later.
We are definitely off to a great start. I've been waiting for the guys for like 1.5, almost 2 hours. Ready, my stuff bag, and then yeah, we can pick you up. So let's grab a taxi. So now I will just walk because the taxi would have taken me like 1 kilometer away. So let's go.
Later.
I am at the location, I suppose, but and actually they went deaf, so I can't reach anyone.
1 eternity later.
So at last I could catch them. I started to give up, really, I started to give up, but let's see. Hopefully it's just uphill from here. Look at this car, man, this is like some serious overcompensating. See, that's the driver seat, couch, and I have this amount of space. Obviously, first thing is filling up this humongous car.
First time when I put tank in here, 100 something liters.
Okay, I wanted to ask.
Slow, man, slow, you know, it's like motor.
Oh, man. It maxed out at 74 liters.
Huh?
Finally, we could continue our journey. The only issue was that we didn't exactly know where we are heading, but we got some updated coordinates every now and then. I encountered my first tunnel in Oman, and we ended up covering nearly 250 kilometers and arrived to a petrol station. Here we set up the chiller. And right after, I went for the only open place, a Pakistani restaurant, because my last meal was my breakfast. I don't know what did we eat, as the communication was happening on a meta level, but it was very, very nice. It was some sort of a chicken. After everyone arrived, we ventured in the direction of the desert, finally. Hope I won't get copyrighted, but I will leave the Turkish music on for you, just to be able to soak in the atmosphere while we were driving through the small villages in the middle of the night. I started to see some sand dune looking things on the side of the road, which is, I consider it to be a good sign. Right when we arrived to the edge of the desert, the tires needed to be deflated. We were a bit puzzled on what pressure to choose, as this truck is very, very heavy and not having the proper tires for this environment. 27, 26, 26, 27. With 20% of the original air pressure in the tires, we started our not too slow journey on this surprisingly uneven sand road. The visibility was questionable with all the dust coming from the cars in front and doing this in the pitch dark. Either way, long story short, we arrived. Our most experienced guy distributed the CB radios. This was the point where I started to feel that things are getting real. I briefly managed to step on the sand of the desert and the car was ready to go. I will leave this part uncut so you can measure yourself how far we ventured in when Gökhan, our dearest driver, asked this famous question.
Then what?
So the rescue mission started. Now you see the problem is that our car, the Ram, is flipping heavy. This Nissan Petrol also weighs like 2.8 tons. But as you can see, the Nissan Petrol struggles and it gets closer to the Ram, not the other way around. The Ram just digs. Part of the solution was to deflate the tires even further. Now we reached around the 9 psi territory, which is 0.6 bars. This is crazy. The results are similar though.
Digging.
Yes, it's not good.
He's digging.
I love technical sports, man. You can never know. But it's so typical. We are the ones like 100 meters in the desert. Yeah. And fully stuck. Yeah. Yeah. I'm keeping away. Let's see that belly move. Now we try to use the help of gravity as well, and you will see the car moving slightly. Then it is actually standing on its wheels again. Stop! After these adventures, we looked for a place to camp. So what we are trying to do now is to basically make a camp here. After our struggles with the car, we made like 500 meters in the desert. The small blue tent is mine. We made a friendly campfire as well from the wood we found in the surroundings. The Turkish guys had their good evening tea and we quickly hit the sack as it was like 3 AM already. I will sleep now. If you don't mind, we can continue from the morning with some other adventures. Thank you for watching and as always, see you guys in the next one.